polymorphism means having many forms. A very good example is an amphibian, okay, or a crocodile. At least it has two ways to survive. It can survive out in the open, and it can survive inside the water also. Okay. Or a bear is an example of polymorph. It can eat grasses and fruits also, and flesh also. Okay, it is omnivorous. So it has different forms. Okay. So this is an example of polymorphism. Means something, one thing can behave in different ways. One thing can behave in different ways. That is, those ways are its own forms. And finally is inheritance. You have something, a house, you have a kid, you give that house to your kid, and your kid also has a house. Okay, so he will inherit, he will have his own house, and he will also inherit your. Okay, means I am sharing my property with something. Okay, property is actually property only. So what are the actual example in programming? These are real world examples, but in actual programming, what are the examples? A class is an example of abstraction. Okay? A class is an example of abstraction, and object is an example of encapsulation. And this class is also an example of data hiding. Functions are example of polymorphism. And an inherited class, suppose class A that inherits from B, is an example of inheritance. How? Suppose I create a class and call it vehicle. Okay. Inside I can have some value, maybe height, weight, dimension, engine type. Okay, and it can perform something like accelerate. Okay, then interactive system. So these are the attributes and methods, and this specify a blueprint. I am talking about vehicle, but which vehicle? There is no specificity about it. Which vehicle I am talking about? I am not being specific here, I am being abstract. A vehicle.